Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled between rolling green hills, there lived a humble farmer named Thomas. Thomas had a modest farm, where he tended to his crops and livestock with great care and dedication. Among his animals was a goose named Goldie, whom he had raised from a gosling. Goldie was no ordinary goose. She had striking golden feathers that shimmered in the sunlight, and an unusual knack for getting into mischief. One bright morning, as Thomas went to gather eggs from the hen house, he noticed something extraordinary. There, nestled among the plain white eggs, was a single golden egg. Thomas could hardly believe his eyes. Carefully, he picked it up and examined it, feeling its weight and marveling at its color. "Goldie!" Thomas exclaimed, looking towards the mischievous goose. "Did you lay this?" Goldie honked in response, waddling around Thomas's feet. Realizing the potential of such a discovery, Thomas rushed to the village to consult with the elders. The elders were just as astonished as Thomas and advised him to keep the golden egg hidden, and to observe if Goldie laid more. Sure enough, the next day and the day after that, Thomas found another golden egg each morning. As weeks passed, Thomas's once humble existence began to transform. He was able to sell the golden eggs in the town's market for a great fortune. Soon his farm flourished. His neighbors couldn't help but notice the change in Thomas's fortunes, and whispers of the golden eggs spread throughout the village. Greed and envy began to creep into the hearts of the villagers. One night, driven by curiosity and jealousy, a group of villagers decided to sneak onto Thomas's farm and find the source of his wealth. They broke into the barn where Goldie slept, and in their desperation, captured the poor goose. In their hands, they believed they held the key to endless riches. Desperate to see if they could force Goldie to lay more golden eggs, they treated her roughly, causing her great distress. But no golden eggs came. In their frustration, they even contemplated hurting Goldie, thinking it might yield the treasure they sought. Thomas, realizing what had happened, gathered help from loyal friends and confronted the villagers. "What have you done?" he cried. "Goldie was my friend and the source of my livelihood." Seeing the pain in Thomas's eyes and the harm they had caused, the villagers felt deep shame. They released Goldie, who was now weak and terrified, back into Thomas's care. It took months for Goldie to recover from the trauma, during which no golden eggs were laid. Thomas was heartbroken, but grateful to have his beloved goose back. He had learned a valuable lesson about greed and the true riches of gratitude and friendship. And though Goldie never laid another golden egg, Thomas cherished her even more, knowing that the greatest treasures are often those we take for granted.